Good evening, everybody. My name is Geminijets Aviation. Today I'm going to be doing a December model. They just released these yesterday, I believe. Model review, just going through each one, giving you my opinion on them and what I may or may not be getting, or will not be and possibly getting. So let's go ahead and get started. So starting with the 1-400 models as first, we have the American 757-200 in the new livery. I really like this model, and it's one I'm definitely considering. It's in the new 757 mold, which I don't know if you guys have seen, is awesome. Like, it's an incredible mold, and one of the reasons why I really want to get it is that it looks great. As you can see from the photo, the art looks pretty good. So yeah, definitely want to considering. If you have a US based airport, I would definitely say get this one, like I am going to be doing. The next model is the Austrian 777-200 ER, I believe is ER. Yeah, it's ER. In the 60th anniversary livery. I'm not going to be getting this one just because I don't really need it. It's another European carrier. Well, I don't have many European carriers. Sorry, I look back behind me. But I just don't really need it. But definitely like European airports, possibly like Austrian based, I guess, or really US airports. This would work great. I'm just personally not going to be getting it. Anyways, on to the next model. We have the Delta MD-90. I already have a 717. I really don't need another one right now. Possibly in the future. Although I believe this is a re-release. I can't speak today. Yeah, I wanted to consider. Looks great, and yeah, not much to say about this one. So yeah, moving on to the next model. Actually, not a model. It's a wooden stand by Geminijets. I believe it's 400. It's actually $15. Which is pretty good price for a stand, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, so now let's say it's a stand. The next one is I'm super happy they released this at 1-400 scale. It's the Icelandair 737 MAX 8. Now here's the thing with this model. I really want to get it, but I recently purchased a 757, the 80 Years of Aviation Iceland airplane. And they don't fly to Dallas, which is where my airport is based, if you didn't know that. They fly to Cleveland and Philadelphia, as well as Halifax and Toronto. Don't quote me on any of that, but yeah, those are a few, I think. Like I said, yeah, don't hold me to that, but those are a few of them. It would just want to make sense, at least now, although maybe possibly in the future, because their 757s and 767s are older aircraft, of course. So this is like an on the fence. Like, I don't need another Icelandair, but like it's so cool, and like this could easily be the replacement for the 737, the 757, unless Boeing releases a 797 and they order it. Yeah, we'll see. But this is definitely something that US based airports it's sensible. I would definitely say and go for it. So yeah. Anyways, next model we have the KLM Cargo 747-400F. I really like this plane, like a lot. Like, I've been looking at it all day, and I have future plans for the airport. I'm not gonna go too far in detail because it's a bit of a surprise. I probably just gave away way too much, but yeah, this is definitely a model I will probably be getting. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I really like it. The funny thing is, I believe they released this one and then removed it for 1-200 or 1-400, one of the two, for November, that is. So yeah, it was a bit bizarre about last month, but here it is again, and my plans are to get it. And I would honestly, like, US... honestly, I think this plane could go anywhere just because it's a cargo plane. Anyways, next model, this is the Pan Am... I'm never going to say this right. L1011? Yeah. L1011-500 TriStar. Retro collectors, this is obviously for you. I will not be buying this model, but looks great. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. Next model, we have the Philippines, way to go. Philippines, Airbus A321neo, and it looks great. I think this would be useful if you have an Asian-based airport, like Southeast Asian or, yeah, like Chinese, so to speak. Only thing is it's a neo, and let's just say Geminijets hasn't quite worked out the proportion, what's the word? I'm sorry guys, it's super late at night, I'm like getting a little bit tired here. They haven't quite worked out the proportions of the engine, so they kind of drag on the ground a bit. But yeah, I would say if you have a Southeast Asian airport, this would be great, or just Asian in general. Won't be getting it. It wouldn't make any sense for me to buy it, but this could work for some people. I think it will, definitely. Next model is the United 777. That's a lie. The 767-300ER in their normal livery. I don't know where I was quite going with that. This is a model I'm considering. They don't even fly 767 into Dallas. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm tired. A 767 into Dallas, but I mean, yeah, I'm considering it. I really don't need it. I should focus more on more domestic than wide body United planes for my airport. But once again, this could definitely work for any airport in the U.S. Honestly, it could go anywhere. United flies them all over the U.S. and all over Europe, I believe. I'm not actually, don't hold me to that one at all. I know they fly them to South America, and they do a few domestic flights here and there. I don't know much about United. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so that's it for the 1 to 400 scale models. Let's go ahead and, where'd I go? Let's go ahead and move on to the 1 to 200. Here we have the Alaskan 737-700 in the new livery. Now, okay, this model is a model I really want to purchase if they get this in, if they next month, or, well, in this case, January. Yeah, January is next month. Whoa, that's weird. Oh, time just flew by for a second. If they release this next month, I will definitely probably be getting this one, just because I need to build up my Alaskan. I don't have any Alaskans right now. My plans are to get, at one point in time, to get the Mortal of either the A321 or the 737. Leaning more towards the A321, and if they get this one to 400, which I'm sure they will, then definitely would be getting this one just because it honestly makes sense. I mean, I know it says 700, not 800, but like it's very generic, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, so it will fit in nicely. What's next? Next we have the Delta Connection CRJ 200. I believe this is a re-release. They made this one to 400. I don't know if I really need it. I mean, for my airport, it's like one of those like not 110% necessary. But yeah, 1 to 200 collectors. Yeah, this is a great model if you have a 1 to 200 scale airport, just like collecting them in general. If it comes out 1 to 400, I may consider it. I don't know, it's super minor to me. Next model, we have the Emirates A340-500. Now, I don't even understand this plane. Like, honestly, I know it's like 1 to 200 scale, so it's not too big of a deal, but like, it's so, okay, so for those of you who don't know, Emirates doesn't like holding onto planes for too long, if you know what I mean by that. So like, an airline may operate, let's say, we'll just use the A340 for an example. They may operate an A340 for like 20 years. That's probably super inaccurate. I'm sorry if that is. Emirates will operate that for like half of that, which would be 10. I don't know if that's 110% true. Anyways, they operate their aircraft like not for too long, like 10 to 15 years, which is sort of not too long. I'm probably super inaccurate on that. So like this isn't even really retro because there are plenty of A340s still flying, rare, but, or you know, their numbers are shortening. That's not even the right phrase, but whatever. But it's like in between like retro and like just outdated. That's why it really doesn't make any sense to buy this one. I mean, unless you like collecting models for like your desk, I can understand that totally. It's a pretty cool model. I don't get you wrong. Like the A340 is awesome. But like for an airport perspective, this makes no sense to buy. And I hate to say that. It's a generic livery. It's a special livery either, which is rare for Geminijets to make a normal livery Emirates nowadays. But it just doesn't make any sense. So if this does get released in 1 to 400, I'm not going to be buying it because I have no need for it. I already have a 777 in Emirates, so it's really no need. And I just don't really understand it. But I mean, hey, it's a cool desk model. And if you like desk models, go for it. Next model, that was quite the rant, is the Silver Airways, I believe? Silver Airways, yes. What is it called? I'm sorry. I'm so bad with like these ATRs. ATR 72, I knew that. In the pink flamingo livery. I don't know much about this airline, and I don't think they even fly into DFW, but I mean, or not DFW, just like Dallas in general. I don't quite know much about them, but if they're a U.S. carrier, I may buy a few, but like I don't really have anywhere to put them, so I'm not quite sure. If they make this 1-400, maybe, but like 1-200, like I said, I don't collect 1-200 often. I only have one 1-200 scale Geminijets, and that's a model sitting on my... Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry guys, I'm super tired. Basically, yeah, I don't know much about this, but it looks awesome. I mean, I like the livery. It's pretty flashy. You don't see many pink liveries nowadays, or at all for that matter. So, yeah, that's that model. I don't have much to say about it. Next is the Southwest 737 MAX 8. Now, this has been released in 1-400, and I haven't bought it because I just haven't yet. Looks great. I mean, I don't have much to say about it. It's a Southwest 737 MAX 8. Yeah. Looks great. It's in the new livery, by the way. I mean, if you can really call it the new livery anymore. It's been around for a while now. I think since 2014. I'm going to stop going in circles and just move on to the next model. So the next model is the United 737-800. It's another 737. I think this is also a re-release. At least they made a 900ER of this from the 400. Anyways, if they re-release this in... I'm sorry guys. If they re-release this in 1-400 scale, there we go. Next month, I may buy it just because I kind of need to build my United presence at this airport. Not much, but just a little bit. As I don't actually, what am I saying? I have none. I don't want to buy too many, but like this is something I would definitely probably be considering in the future if they release it in 1-400. It's super generic, so I think anybody can really buy it, to be honest with you. If you have a U.S. airport or, I mean, I really don't know, like, Canadian... Okay, I just went on to the next plane because I was like ranting. I didn't know what I was saying. So this is the, I'm just going to cut that part out. This is the Boeing E-4B. It's down there. Let me highlight because my mouse is like, you can't see it. They're down there. It looks really cool. I don't really know what it does in the U.S. Air Force, but it does something. It looks pretty cool with the whole bump up there and whatnot. I don't have an Air Force base. I don't really have any space for Air Force-based planes, like military aircraft, just because I have nowhere to put them right now. With my future plans, I may, but I really don't know. It would just kind of look a bit bizarre. So yeah, this looks awesome. If you have an Air Force base, I would definitely say get this one. If it comes out 1-400, or if you're a 1-200 collector that does an Air Force base. Also, I would say go for it. It looks awesome, in my opinion. It's super cool. I just don't really have a need for it right now. I'm talking if it comes out 1-400. I really don't need 1-200. But, yeah, it looks awesome. I'm going to stop going in circles and just move on to the next plane. And the next plane is the Boeing KC-135R Stratotanker. And, I think it's based off the 707. And it's in the Alabama. If you don't know, they do them in all the states. So, like, basically there's the Arizona, there's the Hawaii, and then there's this one. But that's Geminijets is made. But I think there's more in, like, the actual Air Force. Sorry, I keep hitting my desk. Yeah. Looks cool. I don't have much to say about it. I'm sorry, guys. The next and final aircraft is the WestJet 737 MAX 8. It's another 737. So, yeah, they already made this one last month in 1-400, and I haven't bought it because I have a Air Canada MAX 8. I feel a bit bizarre getting a WestJet MAX 8. I don't really know. I mean, this may sound super weird. But, yeah, nor does WestJet does fly to DFW. So, yeah, I might buy it. I don't really know. I really don't have space. And I already have one Canadian carrier. We'll see. But, yeah, I think the 1-400 and the 1-200 for airport collecting, the 1-400 would definitely be useful in Canadian airports or U.S. airports. And 1-200, obviously, that's more like, there's very few 1-200 airports that I've at least seen on YouTube. But, yeah, as a model, it looks great. I mean, I'm not quite sure what happened down here right in front of the engine, but I'm sure that's not the case in real life, of course. This is just the artwork. Anyways, that concludes the December releases. I'm sorry, I recorded a November releases, but like I got super like occupied with school and stuff, so I didn't really feel like releasing it because it was so outdated at that point. So my hope is right now is currently Thursday, December the 6th at 9:21 p.m. Actually, it's really not even that late, but I'm just tired. So I'm going to try to have this out by Saturday, which Saturday is the 7th, wait, no, it's not the 6th. Today is the 5th. Wait, what day is it? December 6th. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. So I'll try to have this out the coming Saturday, that is. So hopefully this won't be too irrelevant by then. These are the Christmas. Well, actually, that's not true. These models will be coming out after Christmas, like for sale. I know it kind of stinks, but I've kind of gotten the hint. That's the way that Geminijets kind of operates, is they sell their models for that month a bit later in the month. So obviously it'll be past Christmas at that point. So yeah, that's it. These are really the Christmas models, and then these are the ones after Christmas. So all I gotta say, I'm gonna start talking before I sound crazy, like I already have. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more model reviews, feel free to let me know. I've only done one other of these on this channel, so like, if you want to see more, let me know. It's a good way to mix up the content a bit, as it's been airport update, airport update, airport update after airport update. So I understand that it gets really boring to watch over and over again. So yeah, if you want to see more of these, just feel free to let me know. I also have an Instagram page, if you don't know, Hushies_aviation. I'll put a link to that in the description. Go ahead and check. You can check me out there. I do plane spotting at my local airport, as well as just kind of post things about aviation news and whatnot. Pretty exciting little page. Got a nice little community there. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do. As like I said, the link is below. Yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.